Hello to all rabbit lovers. Subscribe to my channel and you will learn a lot of new things from the life of rabbits, a lot of videos about these beautiful animals, how to take care of them, how to treat them, what can be fed, and what absolutely not. And also a lot of other information about different animals and not only. Rabbits are exclusively herbivorous mammals. Therefore, their diet should consist of useful vegetation to the maximum. Special attention should be paid to the green menu. Not all plants are useful, and some can simply lead to the death of animals. Therefore, rabbit breeders should be well acquainted with what kind of greens is permissible and which one should not feed their pets. What grass can be given to rabbits? The rabbit diet should contain green grass, leaves, fresh tree branches. With such feeding, you can save on grain feed, at the same time saturate the animal with valuable vitamins and microelements. The best option is wild greens, meadow, steppe, forest herbs, stalks of legumes and cereals, tops of garden crops. Rabbit's diet should be varied. It is unacceptable to feed animals with only one type of grass, this will negatively affect their health and growth. Useful properties of herbs. Herbs have a number of positive properties. The digestive tract perfectly processes green mass, it is well absorbed. Vegetable fiber helps to cope with the passage of food through the intestines. Green food is a source of essential vitamins. The quality of the wool coat of the animals improves. Thanks to the herbal stalks, rabbits can sharpen their ever-growing teeth. Some herbs have medicinal properties. Profitable feed for rabbit breeders. Minimum costs for assembly and procurement. The use of grass reduces the consumption of more expensive grain. Compound feed. Plant amino acids and proteins accelerate growth, increase the weight of animals. Herbs are given along with dry food. Dry supplements are excellent at absorbing excess water in green shoots of leguminous plants. They contain a lot of proteins and a small amount of fiber. A lot of clover in the diet negatively affects the sexual function of rabbits. Bluegrass. Delicate shoots with a high nutritional content. Cereal herb. It contains a lot of fiber, proteins, amino acids. Give before flowering. Chicory. Contains many vitamins, fructose, inulin. Collect only young shoots. Common caraway. Rich in essential oils. Dandelion medicinal. It contains a large amount of calcium and proteins. There should not be more than 30% of the total grass mass. Overfeeding slows down growth. Donnick. Lots of vitamins, trace elements. Has a wonderful smell. Hogweed. Juicy nutritious greens. Only leaves are fed. Gloves are worn before the fence because of the risk of skin burns. Medium starfish. Woodworm. A juicy herb with a wide range of nutrients. Wither or dry before serving. Ripe. Lots of valuable vitamins, amino acids, proteins. Harvested before seeds appear. Runny ordinary contains proteins, fiber, carbohydrates. Shoots of leguminous plants. They contain a lot of proteins and a small amount of fiber. A lot of clover in the diet negatively affects the sexual function of rabbits. Stinging nettle. Lots of proteins, vitamins. Harvested until the budding period has come. Before feeding, knead by hand or scald. Thyme Fevcar, arsenets. A wonderful storehouse of vitamins. Winter rape. There are many proteins in the composition. The seeds are not allowed to enter the food, because they are very poisonous. Weed grasses for rabbits. Bird knotweed, Highlander. It contains many vitamins and minerals. Burdock larch, burdock. Very nutritious. Not allowed to give to rabbits. Adults are given no more than a couple of leaves per animal per day. Creeping wheatgrass. Contains vitamins, fiber, amino acids. Used in feed, except for rhizomes. Field bindweed. Many useful amino acids. Contains poisonous alkaloids, therefore, they are given exclusively in dried form. Shepherd's bag. Rabbit's favorite treat containing a mix of vitamins. Sow thistle. Rich and useful composition. Garden plants. Bean shoots. Give tops and pods. They contain a lot of proteins. Youngsters are prohibited. Beet tops. Very juicy food, many vitamins. Give in limited quantities with astringent food, for example, yarrow. Young rabbits are not allowed. Cabbage leaves. They contain many vitamins. Food is limited due to the possibility of indigestion. Carrot tops. Very healthy and nutritious food. Give without restrictions. Corn shoots. Contains many nutrients and water. Fermentation in the stomach. Green peas. Give tops and pods. They contain a lot of proteins. Youngsters are prohibited. Melissa officinalis. They contain a lot of essential oils, microelements, tannins. Onion feathers. A lot of amino acids, vitamins, phytoncides. It is given more often to check if the animal eats quickly, then it lacks nutrients in the diet. Peppermint. They contain a lot of essential oils, microelements, tannins. Sour sorrel. Rich and useful composition. They give a little because of the risk of urolithiasis. Topinambar tops. Lots of nutrients. Stimulates weight gain and accelerated growth. Useful for pregnant rabbits, nursing females and young individuals. It is forbidden to give tops of tomatoes, nightshade, physalis for food to rabbits. Potato greens are allowed, but in very small quantities, and it is worth monitoring the reaction of animals to it. Medicinal plants. Many herbs are not only nutritious food for rabbits, but also natural remedies for the prevention or even treatment of many diseases. Among the famous natural healers that rabbits eat with pleasure. Wheatgrass, rhizomes, has diuretic properties. Dandelion, increases appetite and improves digestion. Burdock is an excellent astringent. Nettle is a valuable hemostatic agent. Has a lactogenic effect. Helps to adjust the work of the stomach and intestines. Has antimicrobial effect. Knotweed is an astringent. Cumin is an excellent antiseptic. Stimulates lactation, relieves bloating. It is a natural anticoccidial agent. Hogweed improves lactation. Cilantro, parsley, coriander, celery help to improve the appetite of rabbits. Dreaming is used as an anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial agent. Chicory has a positive effect on digestion. Melissa and mint are a treat to increase Also, below are the beneficial herbs that are added to the rabbit diet for their medicinal properties. Yarrow, astringent. Stimulates appetite. Normalizes digestion. Helps with flatulence. Excellent anti-inflammatory and antibacterial drug. It is useful to add to mash with beet tops. Wormwood, appetite stimulant. Anthelmintic agent. Add to food once every 3 to 4 days. If the rabbit eats a lot, it will excite the nervous system. Common tansy, anthelmintic agent. Blooming Sally, it contains a lot of protein and ascorbic acid. Anti-inflammatory and antiviral properties. Plantain large, contains a large amount of proteins and sucrose. Helps to heal wounds, has anti-inflammatory, antibacterial properties. Add a little to the herbal mass. Common mother and stepmother, increases appetite, improves digestion, strengthens. Helps with colds. They are fed by mixing with other vegetation. St. John's wort, it has a positive effect on digestion. Give in a limited amount. Gaeliga, goatling, it contains a storehouse of nutritious and useful components. Used as a diuretic, anchorage drug. Stimulates lactation. Excellent prevention of helminths. Real bed straw, laxative. They give a little, along with astringent feed. Saxifragus thigh, astringent property. Needles, contains a lot of vitamins, proteins, minerals, carbohydrates. Stimulates appetite and sexual desire, improves digestion. They have a wonderful effect on the taste of meat, and improves the coat. In what form can you give grass to rabbits? Rabbits should not be fed with fresh grass. It is recommended to dry it a little before the dature. It is imperative to remember that greens should not be mowed near a road or a factory, where a lot of dust and toxic production wastes get on the plant. Usually, the herbs are collected in surplus, and the unused portion of the green mass is left to dry for hay. When harvesting grass, it is worth carefully monitoring so that poisonous plants for eared plants do not get into food. Wet grass. Every rabbit breeder should remember that it is strictly forbidden to feed rabbits with wet grass, greens immediately after rain or with dew. Firstly, such products rots very quickly, and secondly, wet raw materials are the cause of disorders for the delicate digestive tract of eared animals. Coarse grass. Rough shoots of plants are not contraindicated in rabbits, but it is impractical to use them. The eared ones chew them very reluctantly. In addition, there are few useful substances in such food. The main composition of coarse grass is fiber, which is difficult for animals to digest. Grass with flowers and seeds. It is advisable to collect all the greens before flowering. The herbs that bloom must be treated with caution. Some become very rude during this period. And such species, for example, as rapeseed or colza, acquire poisonous seeds. At all stages of development, only dandelions and legumes are harvested. Rip or mow. It has been proven that when using a scythe, plants are oxidized from metal blades. Therefore,